Olsen, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable fielder. Where the offense will get this one going. Williams in motion. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And nothing materializes there, just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline, nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Pollard. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
11-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Chigbukankwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That is caught.
Daniels' pass complete to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Titans 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Jim DK now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So, after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Wolf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Titans going to send out the veteran Tommy Townsend to punt. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. Now Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
In motion, Okonkwo. From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough, and that's going to bring up 4th and long. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. This is taken at his own 30. Past midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Johnny Newton in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's going to take a shot downfield, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Townsend now to punt it. That kick is away. That is taken at the 10. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Williams in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Williams in motion. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back to the pick 6.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
It's a gain of 17
A great
yards.
job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. The man in motion is Burks. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott.
Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Play action. Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Second and 10. To throw is Ward. Open man, that is Parnell Tate. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at
On
the
first down,
47-yard
Ward.
line.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again is Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manor. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock 24 seconds to go until halftime. Second and long coming up. Daniels now going to look to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Daniels with a give to Krowski-Merritt. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Jim DK. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down for Tennessee.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Titan first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return, it's McCaffrey. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad right the back out of Arizona State. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Here they come for third and 1. Now this, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
On second down, here's Pollard. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Javon Kinlaw there for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The man in motion is Burks. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down, Washington.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 5.
Krosky Merritt, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. The man in motion is Burks. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll pitch it out here. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and long. Here's Ward. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go. And that could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a one-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it. Their chances of winning just took a big jump.
To return, it's McCaffrey. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Catch made there by Burks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. taking off. And he'll get this one close to a first down, maybe a yard short. That's a nice pickup with that first down scramble.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The mobility on display brings it down inside the 35.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A gain of 14. First down, Commanders.
Here's Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Throwing now, Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Daniels. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to get back to a 1-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A carry here for Spears, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. A give to Pollard running right, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Titans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.